What's going on, Pyro Nation? It's your boy BW Pyro. All right, I finished one rack. All right, I wanted to show you guys the finished project. All right, so basically, you guys know how this is gonna go. This is all color. This is all color right here, and you guys already know 246. That's all boom. All right, and I cut the perfect fuse precisely. It's the same length. I also added this this slow fuse. It's a safety fuse. It's a whole lot of fire in here, you know. I added some pieces of quick fuse, and I put it in there. And yeah, it's gonna go straight down, and you guys can see how I have it, you know. And you guys may wonder why the ones are on my rack. That's basically something I got there, so I know, you know, the front and rear of the racks. All right, so this is the front of my racks. They all have them. They all have the ones. They all have the ones. Okay, that's just basically something for me, you know, front to back, you know, where the fire is coming from. This is basically I did a pretty good job, I think, you know, this year. You know, last year it's sometimes it comes out different sometimes, but this is basically pasted to the top of the mortar. That's how tight I wanted it, and that's why I used quick fuse. I didn't want it to go off all at the same time, but fast enough. So I figured, you know, let me just cut the fuse to the shell, and I connected it to the perfect fuse. All right, perfectly. This is the Blood Executioner rack. All right, I still got to do the Pyro Demon rack and a Sniper rack. All right, I also got a answer for Crazy E650. He wanted to know, and he was undecided of how many booms he wanted to put in his rack. And so my answer to that is it all depends on how you want to fuse your rack, and how you want it to go off. You know, this year, you know, like I said, the last 2 on each 10 is booms. So that's 6 booms per rack. They're all gonna be like that. And usually what I'll do, I do color, 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 boom, color, 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 boom, color, boom. You know, I'd mix it up. But this year I kind of wanted to go off like, how can I say this? A special cake. Yeah, a special cake. So basically this will all go, you know, and at the end of each, they're all going off at the same time anyway. I'm lighting all the racks. I'm gonna hook it up to my machine, you know, the firing system, and voila. And then at the end, it'll boom, 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 you know, just like that. Just like a special cake. You guys know what I'm talking about. And the reason why I use this is because it's basically a backup, you know, depending on what's going on, depending on how everything is. I use this because I can either hook up one of these, you know, so I can hook up my igniter, right, to this. Oh, wait a minute, slipped out my hand. Hook up the igniter to this. Oh, you guys know what I'm talking about. What the fuck? You know what I mean? And then, or I can hand light it, and it'll burn slow enough so these just about go off maybe a second apart. By the time I get to all of them, you know, it's nothing. You know, so basically that's what's going on over here. I want to see you guys fusing techniques. Show me your racks, you know. I'm starting, I guess some people can say I'm starting pretty early. Yeah, I'm gonna get it out the way, and plus I don't want to rush, and plus I want to do a good job. You know, I don't want to be aggravated, and you know, so I take my time, put on some music or whatever, and do what I gotta do, you know. So that's one down, and I'll probably do one more tomorrow or Saturday or whatever. You know, I got time, you know. So Crazy E650, I hope that helps you, you know. You know, decide of how many booms you want to put in it. It depends on how you want it to look, how you want the sky puke to look, you know. I think the booms at the end is basically like the period to the end of the sentence, you know. Boom, that's it, you know. That's the exit, you know. All right, so any more questions, man, just ask me. Like I said, I want to see you guys' techniques. You know, maybe I can learn something from you guys. All right, like I always say, pyro's up. 1.